everyone, and welcome back to socialdepartment.ai. My name is Jonathan Verk. I'm the co-founder of Social Department, and I'm thrilled that you're here because we have had a lot of updates, a lot of new features and functions that have been added to the platform, and I'm excited to share them with you. Keep checking back every now and then, every couple of weeks, we update the platform, and we'll be creating more demos and more video content for you to watch. But today, what we're going to do is walk through the platform. I'm going to point out a couple of new features that we've just released that are very exciting. So we're going to make the assumption that you've already uploaded content into the system, and that you have your content uploaded here. It's very easy and self-explanatory to do, and we're going to start right with our demo page. You can see here we've got lots and lots of shows that have been uploaded. We don't have hundreds or thousands of episodes like many of our partners because this is really a demo account. It's really just meant to show you what is possible. But you can see we've got lots of different content here, from sports or wrestling to drama to legacy shows, new programs, reality, comedy, etc. And one of the new features that we've created is the ability to upload documents to associate with these shows. So that means, show Bibles, episode guides, data, glossaries, data, things like that. Anything that you upload that will help us fine-tune the model and give the model an even better understanding of your show, not just what it is, but why it is and how else it can be used. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start a new campaign. Let's go ahead and call it Winter 2025. And one other thing that we've added to the platform is now you can select shows to create a campaign from different series. So that means that the AI will find the through line. So let's say if we wanted to, for example, use episodes of Law and Order and Frasier and Dance Moms as an example, the AI will find the marketing strengths, the through line that are relevant for the demographic you're trying to reach. But for the purposes of today, we're just going to focus on Law and Order, and we're going to work with that. Let's say it's a streaming service, and let's say it's a streaming service, and it's on lawandorder.com. And what we'll do is we'll have lawandorder.com, and we'll give it the URL so that we can deep link the show right from your post. So if you're posting to Facebook or X, you'll be able to deep link right from that social asset. So what we've done here is we've trained the model on about a dozen campaign goals. So specific focus on what the campaign is designed to do. In this case, we're going to say, let's attract new audiences to a legacy show like Law and Order. And we're going to select a couple of KPIs, things that we want to measure, right? And we're going to go ahead and create our new campaign. Now, another new feature that we just released is the ability to upload your marketing document. So let's say the marketing department has already created, or the strategists have already created your marketing brief. You can just upload that marketing brief. Our AI will extract the salient points and create your social media campaign directly from your marketing brief. But today, let's go ahead and do it manually. We're going to generate our own strategy, and we're going to select our demographic that we want to target. So let's go with women. We're going to go with all ethnicities, and we'll pick 18 to 34 years old. And we'll also decide that they are fans of, let's say, drama, romance, and news, let's say. Again, every selection that you make in this process will alter the algorithm and will change the output of the social strategy and ultimately the campaign clips and social assets that you create. But you can create as many of these as you want, because that's the power of the internet and artificial intelligence. Let's go ahead and create our marketing strength. What's happening here is the AI, which has already watched, logged, and tagged with hundreds, if not thousands of tags, your show, and understands it at a fundamental level because of the documents that you've uploaded and helped to fine tune it with. It understands the show. The social department fundamentally understands the show. So what it does is, with the information about the demographic you're trying to reach, it finds the marketing strength that is specific about that show for that target demographic. And it'll give you three options. If you want to create three new ones, just hit the generate marketing strength button again, and it will create three new options, three new marketing strengths for you to work with. You select one of them, and now we are starting to create our campaign here on the left-hand side, as you can see. What we're going to do now is find the audience insight. This is almost the opposite direction of what we just did. The department is now searching literally billions of points that track demographic, psychographic, and sociographic data, and is finding the insights about that audience that will resonate for the show that we are trying to pitch, that we're trying to market and promote. So again, we have insights. We'll give you three to choose from. If you want three new ones, just hit the button again and select one of them to move on. on. Again, if you've been at this game for a little while, you know we've just compressed about 2 months of work into just a couple of minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a target persona, because there's more than just one person that we want to reach with this campaign. We want to create a community. We want to be able to wrap our arms around a much broader group. So we're going to create a persona so that we can understand and start to build a relationship with that community that we are looking to promote and market this show to. So again, we create 3 different and unique personas for that group. We name them and allow you to really wrap your arms around that community. So we're going to move on to the positioning statement now. What happens here is now that we know the demographic, we know the marketing strength, and we know the persona that we're trying to reach, now we want to hit a positioning statement. This is where we identify the tone, the tenor, the volume, voice, and velocity of the campaign, the creative approach, and the content strategy. And of course, in every case, we always like to give an explanation, because we're marketers and we work with other marketers, and sometimes our decisions need to be rationalized or defended. So we always give the data that can back up the reason why we're making these choices. So we'll go ahead and approve this positioning. Again, about a month and a half worth of work distilled into about a minute. And now we can move on from here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick our platform allocation. We're going to decide what platforms we definitely want to run this campaign on and which ones we don't. So we're going to pick the big 6 and go ahead and generate our platform allocation. What's happening here is the AI is looking at real-time usage data coming from the platforms and helping us understand that if we're trying to market Law and Order to women 18 to 34 years old, we're going to want to prioritize TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram over YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Why? Because that's where our audience is. That's where your audience is. This is not about monetization, though many of our partners use social department to create assets that are monetized across these different social platforms. But this particular feature is about understanding where your audience is right now. So we'll go ahead and approve this allocation. And you'll see here, the AI has brought back, let me just pick our campaign, Winter 2.5, and you can see here, the social department has returned back 134 clips. Lots of stuff to weed through, lots of stuff to work with. So what we're going to do first is show you a new feature that we just launched, is the ability to search all of these clips by keyword. So let's say, for example, you want to create a campaign, a themed campaign. Let's just say, I don't know, Father's Day, right? You want to create Father's Day. Here, we're going to create Father's Day. The AI goes back, searches all the clips, and immediately pulls back the 6 clips that came from the 3 episodes that we're working from that reference a father, have a father in it, talk about father, dad, papa, daddy, etc. Or there's a character in the scene, in frame, that represents a father or father figure. So we've got these clips here. What we also want to do is have the AI select clips for us. So let's go with 10 clips. We'll have the AI go back, rewatch the clips, and pull and rank the 10 clips that are most likely to resonate with the demographic we're trying to reach through the lens of the campaign that we've created. So you can see here, it took a couple of seconds, but the AI has brought back 10 clips, and each of them are ranked 1 through 10. And these are the clips that the AI believes will most likely resonate with the demographic you're trying to reach through the specific lens of the campaign that you've created. Now, with each of these clips, we can now start to make them into social media assets, right? And so let's say we want to create a meme. We go ahead and generate meme copy. The AI goes back, rewatches the clip, and comes up with copy that is relevant for your demographic, that's written in a very meme-centric language and using words and references that will resonate with your demographic. Same thing with quote. The AI will go back, rewatch the clip, and pull a quote for an overlay on top of your and in just a few seconds, the social department brings your clip into the editor, a very simple editor that we've created that is specifically optimized for social media. You'll see here, everything I'm showing you here is I'm going to show you is manual. Once we get you up and running, we'll set you up with templatized assets so that your font, your brand logos, and your brand package are all integrated right in here. You can see here, we'll have your brands all loaded up inside of the image drawer. You can drop a logo, and let's go with the white one because it's easier to see. We'll drop a white one, maybe change the opacity a little bit, and You are good. Now, if you want to change that meme copy, you certainly can. You can edit it anytime you like. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to actually get rid of it here. And of course, what you're going to want to do is take a look at the clip and decide on where your ins and outs might be. Right, you can see here our subtitles are all here now, all editable, very simple to edit, which is another feature that we just released is editable captions. And of course, everything is available to you here. Lots of different features and functions around the editor. One of our most exciting pieces is that in one button you can change the format. Again, I'm showing you in a very manual process, moving the logo and moving the logo and stretching out the captions, but all of that will be taken care of in when we set you up with your brand templates. You can see also that we're able to swap it from a 1x1 to a 16:9, so you can create assets for book and YouTube. Just takes a couple of seconds here to load up. Right, and when you export your video, it gets put into your cloud-based library, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Let's go ahead and create our scene, which is of course one of our more standard. And of course, one of the other new things that we've just launched is our safe zone overlay, which allows you to see and make sure that nothing you've put in here is ever in, outside of your safe zones. So all of that is in here. When you export, of course, those are not pulled over. They disappear when you export it into your library. Right, so we'll go ahead and edit that, and now we have our 9x16. We'll export that and put it into our library. One last thing I want to show you here is this is a very exciting feature. You're able to take this asset and convert it into any other language. The AI will create a version of this social asset in a completely different language, which I'm going to show you in just a sec. Now, when we watch the clip, you can see that everything has been converted into Japanese in this case. All right, let me take you to the library, and this is where our assets are housed. And you can see here are the two assets that we just created. We can see here our 16:9 and our 9:16. Right, now, each of these assets can now be almost finalized. And again, a new feature, we integrate with Sprinkler, Sprout, and Hootsuite, allowing you to push your social assets directly into your scheduler. But before you do, you're going to need post copy. I don't want to write it, and I know you don't want to have somebody sit there and write it all day. So what we'll do is we'll have the AI come up with the post copy for us. It'll go back, rewatch the edited clip, and come up with copy that is relevant to the clip and to your demographic, again, with your deep link embedded right in here. If you want to turn this into a trivia or a poll, you can do the same. The AI will go back, rewatch the clip, come up with very compelling copy to make it into a engaging, interactive quiz or trivia, or if you want to turn it into a poll, you can do that as well. Again, the AI goes back, rewatches the clip, and comes up with copy for you. From here, you can schedule it you can push it right into your scheduler like Hootsuite, Sprinkler, or Sprout, or you can download it and upload it into the social platforms manually. There is so much more, and there's so much more coming. I can't wait to share it with you. Keep checking back here, and we will see you soon. Please make sure to reach out, book a demo, and we're looking forward to working with you.